Good morning, welcome to the class today. Let's move the screen down a little bit too far, but that's all right. We're going to come down to the mat shortly enough. Today, the focus is going to be quite a bit more on the lower belly, but we'll also do some other things as well. And yay, the girls are with my mum again, so that's great. So let's spread the toes and have the ankles, knees, and hips on top of one another, shoulders down away from the ears, and hands onto your lower belly. We're going to breathe in through your nose and out through the mouth. When you're breathing out, stomach moves in towards the spine. Keep that going. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Do one more like that. Then we're going to move our hands up a bit higher and sighing out. Hands a bit higher for me. Breath in through the nose and sighing out. Let's go for one more. Breath in. And then arms come down. Inhale, arms rising up. Getting used to your movement with breathing like usual. Arms to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms lift up. And then bring your arms straight down in front. Come up onto the balls of the feet, going to stay lifted. And then exhale to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. And sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms rising up. And then we're going to bend the knees, arms are coming down, your heels are going to stay lifted. So it's just the arms. Inhale, rising up. Take them out as you exhale. Arms come forward as you inhale. Sighing out to the side. Lifting up, inhaling. Come down a little bit more into those legs, arms come down. We'll go again, so just keep the shoulders dropped. Inhale forward. Sighing out to the side. I might do a little bit of standing strength stuff at the start too. Just work the legs but without any impact. And one more, inhale, rising up. Exhale to the side. Inhale, arms come forward. Sighing out to the side. Lifting up as you inhale. And then come down that last time. So let's lift up. We're going to take our legs out really nice and wide as your wingspan. And then you're taking your right foot facing to the right and your left leg facing forward. Now we're going to just stay here and go for length from your waist, and then you rotate. And you'll find, because this is first up, you're going to feel probably a little bit tight in the leg and the waist. You're not going to be able to go down too far. But when we come back into this shortly, you might find, oh yeah, I can come down a bit deeper now. So I'm holding onto my ankle. You can have your hand on the inside, or if you're touching down, that's absolutely fine. Eye gaze, probably best to look up or down, just so you don't hurt your neck at all. You don't want to let your chest be tipping down. You want to be facing forward. Two more. Now bend into your supporting knee, which is the flat right knee, and then your arms go out. So we're working into our warrior two. So really strong, deep into the leg position. You want to have your shoulders and your hips stacked. Go down deeper. If your arms get too sore at any stage, then you know that you can just come into the same position but with your arms down. As you breathe out, your tummy moves in. So we've got two more here, and then we're going back into the triangle again. And you'll find this time, second triangle through, you can probably go a bit deeper. So come tall, go for length, and then you tip. So already I can feel now my fingertips are down, so I'm getting deeper. But always feel your rotation forward. You don't want to let yourself be tipping down in this position. And like before, eye gaze is up or down just to protect your neck. So we'll go for a few more nice deep breaths before we bend into this again for another warrior. So we're just going to do 3 of each on each side, okay? So bend on in, come back up, stay low in those legs, relaxed in the shoulders, but strong in those arms. I did a Zumba class yesterday, first time in years. And the guy was like, he's like, are there any new people? And I'm like, yeah, well, sort of new. I haven't done it for ages. And he's like, I don't use any language. I use non-verbal cueing, which as an aerobics instructor, that's just goes completely against everything I taught when I get taught to be an aerobics instructor, giving instruction. Especially if I was at the back. Like, if you can't see properly, you need to tell people what to do. 2 more. The music was good. My husband was happy. We did it together. Lots of Latin music. Third round, straighten it out, go for long, torso, and then tip. So you find that you can probably go down deeper again. I thought the guy was a Latino, but it turns out he was Lebanese. So he was putting a bit of music on that was like Arabic type music. It was very, he was a good dancer. Would definitely move. We'll go back. I'll get used to his non-verbal cueing. And we'll try and become better dancers during Zumba. Let's do 4 more breaths here, and then we've got our third and final warrior pose. So bend on into that leg, come on up for the last time into your warrior. Shoulders are relaxed. Obviously, we'll do the other side. Come down a bit deeper if you can. Now, next week, I was back at school, so Anna will be with me. But it's been nice having these 2 Fridays with them out of the house. I'm sure they're very happy too because they've got 100% attention on them. 4 more breaths. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the front leg in and then lift into your star pose. Well, good morning, Grace. Hope you're well, hope your back is okay. So we're in our star here. Arms are sort of getting a bit of an active recovery by being up, but they're not having a complete break at all. And now we're going to open out into our floating half moon. So turning our feet out. Don't go too fast, you might lose balance like I almost did. And then just take yourself down, lifting the leg up as you go. Keep this going, you've got 4 more breaths. So let's release that, and we're going to come to the other side. So you feel that that left side has been worked definitely more. So we're going to even it out. So our left foot opens out. Sock is sort of turning itself around on me. And your right foot stays forward facing. Arms come up, you go for length. So we're doing the triangle first, and then you tip. So anywhere that the hand comes either along the leg or touching down, it's fine. What you don't want to do is go bend into either of the legs. And again, look up if you can, look down if you can't. Straight ahead will put a little bit too much tension on the neck, so you've just got to do what feels right for you. As you're breathing out, the tummy's moving in. Couple more here. So we bend into the supporting leg, we lift into our warrior now on this side. Shoulders stay dropped, arms stay long. Try and pull the arm, the muscles in towards the bone, okay? As you're breathing out, stomach definitely moves in. Zumba's not good for your knees though. My knees are not very good today. Last night, or yesterday afternoon when I got back from the class, I was like, I need to stretch now. So I definitely did my stretches while the girls were having a relax. Definitely necessary. That's a bad thing with impact classes or when you're moving around a lot. If you've got any niggles or worries in your body, they can definitely flare things up. Go for 2 more breaths. So straighten it up, go for length again. Maybe you can go deeper and then twist once more. So your upward gaze. That's too much in your neck, of course, you bring it down. You don't want to let your chest be tipping forward, so just rotate from your upper body upward. Go for 4 more deep breaths here, and then we're going to get into our round 2 of the warrior as well. So bend on in, tip on through, up. Strong arms go down low in the legs. So if you can go down even lower, great. Remember your shoulders and hips are stacked. Shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. Arms are nice and long, drawing those arms in towards the bone. Come down deeper, squeeze your glutes, brace the belly. Got a few more breaths here. And then we're going to go to round 3 of each. So straighten it up, go for length. Third time through, tip it out. Doing really well, team. So it's all about leg strength, but you're getting your workout in your waist as well, particularly in this position. Just flattening that waist out makes it work. Couple more. So bend on in, lift back up, shoulders stay dropped. And I know your arms are probably yelling for a bit of a break. They'll get it when we get into our star pose. And that's going to come your way really shortly. Deep one. Just 2 more breaths. So your front knee, bring it in, come on up into your star. Keep your chest facing forward, not tipping down. I'll adjust my socks, so sort of flip that way around. So the bottom is at the top. A few more here. Now open the arms, open your foot, and then start to work your way down to that floating half moon. Straightening both legs out, the back leg as high as possible. 2 more breaths. Okay, come on out of that. Let's get into a few more balances here before we make our way down. So to give the legs a little bit of a stretch, sink on in, wrapping your right leg over, push the knee down. So I'll get my socks sorted, and the arms come up. It's a nice release there, and the glute a little bit, and also therefore in the lower back too. Now what I'd like you to do is try and keep the legs in this position, but tip yourself forward so your hands will find the mat, and then try and straighten out your supporting leg. So it'll give you a lovely stretch through the back of the leg. Just 1 more breath to relax the shoulders. We'll bring that leg down and come back up, and we're going to bring it now our left leg on top. Adjust the socks again. Arms come up, bend on through, push the knee down. That will give you greater stretch. Two more. We're tipping. We're going to come through, find the mat, and then straighten out your supporting leg. I find this side, maybe you've got the opposite, this side for me is a lot harder. It's like I lose balance a little bit more. Often that's the case, one side's easier than the other. 2 more breaths. Okay, release the foot, bend the knees to come on out of that. We'll just do our tree pose. So right foot along the side of the left leg, digging the heel in, opening the knee out, and then your hands can be at your heart. Oh, third eye, or lifted. I feel like I'm all over the shop with this balance today. Looking up if you can. Really use those deep breaths to steady you. Go for a couple more, and then we're going to switch sides. So gently bring it down and switch. Dig the heel in, open the knee out, and then hands to heart. Third eye, or we lift. Remember to continue relaxing the shoulders. Got 4 more here. So gently bring the arms down. We'll release the foot. I'm going to move on up, have a quick drink, team, and then we're going to get into some lower belly stuff, okay? boom, and slide. The other day, I don't remember which class, but I was sliding a lot with the mat. Every time I had to move. Okay, so we're going to get into the lower belly to start with. But come on down. I've probably tipped it down a bit far, but we'll see how we go. Legs are up. So we're going to just start with the leg that's closest to me. Push it out, exhaling straight. Then to the diagonal, same leg. So straight. And then to the diagonal. Now your option is to take the leg up higher, not so far down. The leg that's not moving, no option there. I don't want you to need the knee to come in closer than 90 degrees at the hip. If it comes in too close, not really going to be working. Just so you know, team, next week I'm not doing an Australia Day class in the evening. I'm going to make it on the Monday prior. So Monday night I'm doing a class, not Tuesday night next week. Just do a couple more. Now take this one away straight and hold it there. Don't go anywhere. Remember the supporting knee looks like it's in close, but it's not. 90-degree angle at the knee. Now to the diagonal, take it out and hold. Four more breaths, and then we'll bring the knees in for a little bit of a break. Like I said, though, a lot of lower belly. Bring it straight, bring it in, give yourselves a bit of a hug. Loosen it out by rolling in and out if that feels okay on your back. Then take it back up to 90-degree angle. Leg that's further away from you. Straighten it out. Then to the diagonal. It goes straight first. Diagonal. So you're obviously moving with the exhalation. Yeah, but I will be teaching in the morning of the 26th. So I'll be doing the Spanish class in the morning. That'll be the last time that Spanish class is on the Tuesday. Then it will be moving to the Thursday if you're interested in doing the Spanish class. But it will be a 9 a.m. start because my husband and I would still like to get to the Zumba. So I'll be teaching earlier on Thursday so that we can get there on time. And it's all if the class comes out for me at that time slot, then I'll obviously be pulling it off. I don't imagine I'll be having another class at this time slot because I have to get to the gym straight after this one to teach my other class. So this one seems pretty safe here. But the Tuesday, I'll be starting the Mums and Bubs class soon, in 2 weeks. So that's exciting. One more each way. Then we're going to take it out and hold it. So straight and hold. Two more. We had our first tomato from our tree yesterday. It was really nice. Bring it in and then take it to the diagonal. Oh, I think we just moved it out last time. Anyway, we've got them on the windowsill just to ripen up because if we leave them outside to ripen, I don't know what animal, I'm suspecting a rat gets to them. So there's quite a few growing there, but we just pull them in when they're green and big. 4 more breaths here. Straighten it out, bring it in, and let's just roll in and out, loosen out a little bit. So we're going to bring the feet down, we're going to cross one leg over, and then we're going to twist to it. Exhale as you twist. Now I'm just giving a little bit of an upper belly workout, a little bit of a break for the lower belly, but it's going to come in pretty soon. But exhaling as you twist. If it feels too much holding your head, bring your hand behind and hold your neck. So if you want more, the option is to pull the knee in, straighten it away. As you twist to it, you're exhaling. Now I've got flexed foot instead of a pointed toe here. You can see the leg that's down is also flexed. 4 more. right, so bring it down, other leg up and cross to it. So this is just an interlude in a way, just to keep the lower belly relaxed, even though it's working, so that we can get into it intensely again. But we're still not wasting time because we're getting into some upper belly at the same time. So knee pulls as you twist. Let's go. Let's go for 4 more. All right, let that leg come down, relax the head again, both legs coming up. So we're going to take the same leg, the start leg, first leg, away straight, and then it's going to push up. So away straight, then you're going to push it up. Away straight, then straighten it out. So long in the horizontal, then in the vertical. Keep it going. Again, the leg that's not moving, try not to let it creep in. 2 more sets like that. If you feel your lower belly, it's switching on. Nice flock of birds. Switch sides, take it long. And up we go. So long, and then all the way up. So it's nice that you're resting your upper body. That can come in and help us shortly. Just do 4 more sets like that though. I don't know why my legs are shaking so much. Are yours? I'm going to pin it into the Zumba from yesterday. No, I doubt it. I took the girls on a pretty, not a long walk, but steep hill. One more, all right? And I reckon pushing the pram and that, working out that way. All right, bring the legs back down, but they're coming to one side, and you're going to crunch up. No, I don't think the Zumba would be making me shake. Heart rate does go up a bit, and I'm definitely not going to attribute my body fatigue to that. Too fit. Do 2 more. Now pull the top knee in as you exhale, and then straighten it out. So again, we're attacking the waist in these interlude exercises. I've got 2 more with the single leg. If you want to join me, this is what the double looks like. So join me now. Let's go. We're pulling both in. 4 more. All right, switch it over. Other side, legs down, crunch it up. So you're holding on with the elbow the way the knees are going. I should have said that on the other side, but hopefully it was obvious. Do 4 more. Pull the top knee in. Here we go. 4 more. Double leg. Here we go. Let's just an option. You don't have to take it. You can stick with a single or even just the crunch without it. And 4 more. All right, so bring the legs in. We're going to bring ourselves with the head down, lifting up. We're going to, for single leg, push away, alternating, and then both legs are going to go away, but in a V. So it looks like this. Then you change sides, and now the both legs are pushing on a V. So single, single, double. When you do the double leg, you push away in a V. You can take the legs up higher on the angle. You don't have to come so close to the mat. I know my hip's clicking a little bit. If yours is clicking and it doesn't feel painful, that's fine. But if you're feeling like it's discomfort, higher angle is fine. So straight with the singles, and then the double, you take it away, V. And again. The V time. Really strong in the lower belly, isn't it? Oh yeah. Push it away, exhaling. Double it up. Let's go for 3 more rounds. Follow it up by just 1 more, and then we're going for those waist interval sort of exercises to let the lower belly relax. So feet come down just slightly on your tippy toes, arm to the heel. And again. The other arm is resting, relaxing your head. What did I say? It's it's allowing your head to rest, your neck as well. 2 more. Switch. We don't often just do like a majority lower belly class. So enjoy it while you do it, because it doesn't happen all the time. 4 more. Don't know what I'm going to do in my class at the gym today. See if anyone has any preference. 2 more. All right, so lower your head down, bring the legs up. We're going again for the singles away, and then the leg goes up, double though. So it goes, flex the foot, I think. 1 heel away, then the other heel away, and then both legs up but on an angle. Yeah, so 1 heel away, go up on an angle. That way it's a bit gentler on your lower belly and of course on your back. Double it. So we're in for some hot days coming your way. Hope that you're going to drink lots of water. Be sun smart. We have to here. The rays are so bloody dangerous. You go out, you feel it. It just feels like you're burning, doesn't it? Double it up. And again. Push it away, double. A few more rounds. Double. On this next one, the double's going to stay up, okay? Keep it up. We're pointing the toes rather than flex, and then just cross one leg behind the other. Keep it strong. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more. And bring the legs down. A little bit of an interlude again. We're crossing, alternating legs. So even the lower belly is still working. It's a gentler way to work it rather than having both legs up. Got new neighbours moving in today, I believe. Just hope they're not bad neighbours. Hope they don't have a million cars. I want to park in our visitors' parking. That's so frustrating. We all have our own designated spots, so I'll have a chat to them. Hopefully they're decent people. All right, so team, we're going to lower our upper body again. We're going to bring our legs up, and now we're focusing once more on just the lower belly. So we're going to move the angle away at your knees. Inhale to open the knees, keeping the feet together. Exhale to close. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Keeping that angle at the hip a little bit larger than the 90-degree angle. Feet stay glued together. Knees are just dropping open. Not dropping, controlled open and controlled close. We're going to add on after this one. So inhale to open, exhale to kick on the V. Inhale, feet come together, and then your knees close, exhale. Inhale, open, kick, feet come together, and then close. Very strong, very important that we work this body part. This gives our back a lot of support. The back we are going to work, don't you worry. We're going to work our back. We're going to do a few planks before we do that though. Because we can't neglect the back after doing all this intensity just at the front. Just do 2 more for me, please. Last one. All right, bring the feet down, and we're going to just go for a crunch, center. I've got my feet just relaxed. It's not a basic abdominal strengthening. We're not actually going to do them today. I know, shock horror. I'm not doing that. Now in a moment, just to add a little bit lower belly again. Coming in, but this time don't land the heels, just onto your point of the toe. This is focused just in the center. We've done a few oblique exercises. We're only going to do one more lower belly exercise here. Because it's going to be so hot, it's going to be beach inspired. So let your head come down, legs come up. We've got a pointed toe that will change. You point, you scoop, you flex, and you reverse it down and in. Same leg again. Point, flex, down and in. Keep this strong. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Last one, then we switch sides. Other leg non-stop, yeah, so don't have a break. Just get there. And the leg goes quite close to the ground, and then you flex it up, so it gives you a bit of a release. Not so intense when you come up a bit, but it is intense. I mean, it's not an easy exercise. We are going to get into some planks, and they will work your lower belly as well. Do 4 more here though. Last 2. All right, bring knees in. Just give yourselves a bit of a roll until you can come up. And we're going to come and flip ourselves over and be on our hands. And ideally on your feet as well. For our plank. So you can be on your knees. If you're on your knees, you're not going to be doing any movement. If you're on your feet, your movement is inhale, cross under, inhale, switch legs. Inhale, cross under, inhale, back. So knee in, then you cross it under, then you bring it normal and then back. So this is lower belly, upper body of course too, and the obliques. A few more. Now in a moment we're going to do one more, then come onto the elbows. So let's come onto the elbows. I'm going to ask you to turn to the side. The legs are stacked at this point. We're going to change that in a moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to split the legs, and then you're just going to bring the bottom knee in and hold it. And bring it back and stack the legs again. We're just going to do one more round. So split them, pull the knee in. Strong oblique, isn't it? Bring it back out and then come back to the center. And we're going to go to the other side. So I'm going to just flip myself around here to go to the other side, but you can face the other way. The legs are stacked. How graceful was that? Grace? Was yours? So we're going to split the legs and then pull the knee in. We're only holding it 4 breaths. Straighten it out. Stack if you can. One more. Split it. Knee in. And take it back out. And have a break. Hey, super strong. Heart rate's up, right? Let's come onto all fours and we're going to do a little bit of back exercise there. So great job, everybody. My heart rate's definitely elevated. So we're on our hands, we're on our knees. You've got your back flat, you want to keep your belly braced. Just pull these ridiculously super tight pants up. I hate pants like that, they just bunch you too much at the waist. But anyway, leg away, opposite arm, hold still. So your eye gaze is probably slightly forward of those fingers that are down on the mat. That's to keep your neck in the correct alignment. Two more breaths and then we're heading to the diagonal. The leg goes to the corner away from you, the arm, the same deal. You've got a nice long line now with the diagonal, arms and legs moving away. We're holding still. Those of you that have been doing this class for me a while, you'll remember when we were in strict lockdown and I was out the front with the girls. Inhale straight team, exhale diagonal, and there was an Uber delivery person that was giving food to somebody down one of the units down there. And she was walking past and she's like, Tamara, I do your Pilates class. And of course, you know, she had a mask on, she had glasses on, I think she had a hood on, you know, it was winter, it was cold, I couldn't recognise her. So then on class on Wednesday night, she came up to me and she's like, that was me. I was like, good to see you. It's been a while, do 4 more. It is nice going back to the gym and seeing people, and nice that we don't have to wear the mask in the gym anymore. 2 more. So bring this down and straight up with the other side. I heard a statistic yesterday that 1 in 3 people have either had or still have the coronavirus in LA. What a horrible thought, scary to be there. Got a friend there. He, touch wood, him and his family have not had it. But his mum in Serbia did, and some cousins over there. His mum, like 80 plus years old, she survived luckily. Take the arm to the diagonal, leg as well, hold it. We're very blessed here in Australia. We've had 0 community cases in not more than 2 weeks here in Victoria, and the rest of Australia is at 0 for a while now. Doing well, 4 more. But don't listen to those wintry tennis players, hey? 2 more, and we're going to start moving with the breath. So inhale straight, exhale diagonal. Inhale straight, exhale diagonal. Clearly we spend a lot of time on the lower belly, so I'm going to give the back a bit more attention, so hopefully you can stick around. Because the girls aren't here, I can go a little bit longer, so hopefully you can too. Next Friday will be a different story. I have to actually be at Anna's kinder for I don't know what type of meeting, so I have to be there at 10:30, so my class doesn't start till 11:15, so it's all right. Bring it down, toes together, knees apart, sit back. So that's why I can go a bit longer on Friday when the girls are not here. This time we'll come onto our belly. The arms will have a break. We'll just get into some lower belly here, lower back. I always say belly. So we're going to just be lifting up. You can have your head rest like me. You can be down completely or your forehead. Whatever feels right for you. Feet are hip width distance apart. It's a beautiful sky out there. One more. Bring the legs together, and what we're going to do is just do a fast half swim. Lift the legs up past the knees. So this is getting you into your lower back quite intensely. The glutes benefit from all these exercises down here. If you have any requests for body parts you want me to do next week, especially Grace, you're one of the other person that says hello now. Although Val was here on Tuesday night, she said hello. Please let me know what body part will work for you, okay? I'm happy to do what you want. Okay, stop there. Bring the legs out to a V and then lift them up. So staying in that V and then lifting up wide. Two more. Bring the legs in. And what we're going to do now is a fast clap. Ideally, your heels will be clapping, not your feet. And that will get you working all this area. Lift the legs up higher again. Oh, it's a burn. 4 more breaths. And stop. Bring it down. What a release. You can take your elbows under and just pull forward into your Sphinx. If you want more, you can bring your hands under and join me with the Cobra, lifting up. Just one more back exercise here, but up on all fours again. Both arms will be down. So you have the option to make a fist and be on your knuckles just to keep your wrists nice and straight. So we're going to take one leg away, flex your foot, inhale, lift, double toe down. Lower back and glute together. Four more. To the diagonal, same leg out, go, go. Down, down, elevate. Four more. Ankle put their ad in the paper last Saturday, so I applied for the job there, for a job there. They don't close them, like applications close at the end of the month. You'll find out then. Bring it in, lower it down. It really likes to work there though. Looks like a good gym. I took the girls again on Wednesday to the pools there. So much fun. There was a lot of Latinos there. I couldn't believe it. A lot of Spanish speaking going on. My husband sort of made an effort to not be around Latinos so much so that his English can improve. 2 more. But I think when he sees them, he likes to get, he's drawn to them. Take it to the diagonal, down, down, lift. Nice, strong arms. Sorry, that was a stuffer. Keep it going, 4 more. Then we're going to do our child's pose. 1 more here. Bring it up straight. Lower it down, toes together, knees apart. Oh, you're really deserving of this stretch. Very strong session today, team. Even though we were lying down, well, after we did all those standing strength exercises, we're lying on our back the majority. Very, very challenging. What is this? I saw it in the screen. It's a shell. I got this from the beach like a year ago now. We've got a few. We collected lots of shells and we put them around the garden. One of the girls has clearly brought it in. Pretty shells though, aren't they? Anyway, let's get up and have some balance before I let you guys go. So have a drink of water if you feel like you need to. And then join me with our balancing. So we've got our feet together. Hold on to the opposite foot. Hip and heel together, and then your arm comes around, holding on to the elbow. Separate your toes. I collected them because we were meant to be going to South America. I was going to take some to a friend that's a jeweler over there. I was going to give them to her to make jewelry with, but we never ended up going, clearly. Bring the arms up, the leg goes back, and you're going to tip forward into your aeroplane. Keep the supporting leg straight, and that way you're going to feel a lovely burn, a bit of a stretch going down, or a lot of a stretch. Come on out of that. Heel and hip come together. Arm comes around. Just relax those shoulders for me. Your balance should have improved, but some of these balances are challenging, so don't judge yourself by these ones until you get to your tree pose at the end, okay? So arms go up, leg goes back, tip through. And coming out of that one. So we're going to our dancer's pose. We're holding on to the inside part of your right foot. Arm lifts, tip through again. So give your hip a lovely stretch. And of course, ankle stability, ankle strength. Let's switch. I don't get much paper mail. I usually get everything sent to me by email. So I don't really check my letterbox very much. And today I checked my letterbox and there was an Eastlink fee notice that had expired. So I'm like, oh no. So I go to pay it and it wouldn't let me pay it because it's obviously expired. Bring it in. Switch. I tried ringing them the day after I used the toll from Eastlink. It was on the 24th of December when I came back from Imbalong. So I remember very clearly I tried to ring them that day. And they said, oh no, there's no registration of your car having used that link. I'm like, okay. But anyway, so then I rang them up today. I'm like, I hate being in debt. Please. And they said, we've just sent you the overdue notice, so you've got $6 more on the account. And I said, come on, be nice. Switch it. And he was very nice. So he just charged me the initial, which was like $15 something. I got on the tollway by accident. I was like, our GPS or whatever wasn't working. I didn't know where we were. I just saw it. I'm like, okay, we'll take it. It wasn't really by accident. I was just like, I don't know where we are. The kids are asleep. I want to get home before they wake up. So it worked. It was worth the $15. Bring it on in. Lower it down. Let's just do our tree pose, team. That stretch was very hard. Did you find that balance hard to get your legs up? Anyway, hands to heart. Third eye or lift. I mean, I hate owing money. It's something that I just like to pay my debts like ASAP. I'm sure some of you are like that. And there's other people that like sort of run away from their debts. I remember this girl owed me money in Galapagos. And she's like, I'll pay you back straight away. I'm like, all right. And then, months went by, bring it down. And I saw her because she came to visit the island that I was living in. We used to live in the same island together. And she ended up being in our taxi, our water taxi. And I'm like, oi, and the money? And so she couldn't escape because she had to pay me. She was in the taxi. Hand it over. Some people are scabby. I don't like that, but they just try and take advantage of people. I'm definitely not one of those people. 2 more breaths. Bring the arms down. So hopefully you felt more balance then. Let's do some shoulder rolls. And then shoulders forward. So note to self, don't lend money. If you're going to just do it, give it away. That's what I've learned from now on. So if you can't afford to lend it, give it. Shoulder roll back again. Great job, team. Shake it out. Thanks so much for joining me. A little bit longer today, not as long as last Friday, but like I said, better than nothing. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let me know if you want to do anything in particular for next week. Okay, guys? Take care.